All right, Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakwakadash, Dawanas to the apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, noising this word abroad all around the world to the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And, so pretty much, it's almost 6 minutes to the year 2021. And you got Esau. Well, you got many people that are hoping for the best, that are hoping that 2021 is going to be a year of recovery. It's going to be a year where things go back to normal. But just like the old saying goes, you could only hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Because nothing is going back to normal from this point on. Because we're living in a time of prophecy. We're living in a time of, America getting ready to be destroyed. And ultimately, before America gets utterly destroyed, there's going to be all hell breaking loose, in the streets of America. You got racial tension, building up, division like never before, So you best be ready for that, because once, Biden and Kamala get into office, all hell is going to start breaking loose. Because these Edomites, they're not too pleased, or they're not pleased at all, that a black woman is going to be in power and is going to be in the seat of, in rulership. And Trump is going to be, pretty much out of there. So they're not taking that kindly. They're not very pleased with that. So that's going to end up causing a huge race war. Where to the point it's just going to boil over. So, you got, people just hoping for the best, especially these Edomites. They're hoping that everything will turn around and go back to normal. But, they're just sadly mistaken, you know what I'm saying? They're sadly mistaken because, things are not coming back to normal. It's just going to be all hell breaking loose from the left to the right, all from all forms of different directions. All hell's going to start breaking loose. So let me just get this. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. And it reads, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?" So, why do people imagine a vain thing? To believe that, 2020 was, hell for a lot of you people. You losing your jobs. You losing, your benefits. Your life just completely been turned upside down. So, and you expect 2021 to be much better than 2020, that's a vain thing. Because, you running away, you expecting that, going into this year, 2021, that it's going to be a whole lot better than 2020. But little do you know that you're just going to you're running from one evil, then you're just going to run into more evil, even greater evil, because, prophecy still got to be fulfilled, because there is going to be a famine that's going to take place in this country. And they're already talking about food shortages that's already happening. And they're saying, in the predictions, they're saying that, food production, the food shortage is going to start ramping up in this year, 2021. So just be prepared for the worst. Just prepare yourself for the worst, because it ain't gonna get any better. Not for you people out there. But you see, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he's gonna take care of his men. He's gonna take care of the men of the Lord in these troubling times that are upon us right now. So, but for you people out there, you're gonna start catching all kind of hell, and especially you women. You women are just gonna start catching all kind of hell, through these next upcoming years. Especially you Israelite women. If you ain't got a man or a man of the Lord, protecting you in that day, you're gonna get caught up out there in that storm. And it's proven time after time after time again. The most that's gonna suffer from this destruction is you women and children out there. So right now we just entered in the year 2021. And just prepare for the worst. Just prepare for things to not get any better. Revelations chapter 12 verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he got but a short time." He knows that his time is not there. He knows that there's not much time left. With the signs in the heavens that are taking place. You got these super moons that are happening. You got these red blood moons that are taking place. You got, the sun being darkening. These are all signs from the heavens, pointing to our second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. And let me just prove that real quick. So this is the book of Acts chapter 2 verse 17. "And it shall come to pass that in the last days, saith the Lord, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young man shall see visions, and your old man shall dream dreams. And on my servant and on my handmaids I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy." What are we doing now? The men of the Lord. We're prophesying, like the daughters of Israel, the women of Israel, they're having dreams and seeing wonders about this place being destroyed. Certain brothers' wives having dreams, seeing this place being destroyed, seeing the chariots, So we're living in that time of prophecy, that time where, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is revealing himself. Verse 19, "And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath. The Lord is definitely showing them signs. In the heavens, like the moon, the sun, the stars. These signs had been ramping up, this past year in 2020. And it's going to even more escalate in this year, 2021. So just be prepared for more destruction and more hell to break loose, because it's going to be an avalanche of prophecy, coming to pass in this year. And especially with this RFID chip technology that they already have set up already. They already got the RFID technology already set up. That RFID chip will be made manifest this year. It's already been made manifest because you already have people already taking the chip. But it's going to become mandatory for all people to have that chip in the right hand or in their forehead. So there's just no stopping prophecy. All right, verse 20. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before that great notable day of the Lord, So we already know that the Lord is already coming back because he told us to watch for the signs. And these signs are taking place. Like, for example, earthquakes, just had an earthquake, I don't know, down in Central America, in that part of the world. Just had a major earthquake, a huge one that took place over there. So these prophecies are ramping up. Our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's at the door. And it's only a matter of time before the Most High, Yahweh, gives the order to our Lord Yahweh Shai to go through the door, to turn the knob and go through that door. So, our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's just patiently waiting. So it's going to be all hell breaking loose, all types of, horrific, heroic events, that's going to make, 2020, this year, 2021, it's going to make 2020 look like a, Sunday dinner. Because, it's a lot of incidents, a lot of stuff popping off in 2020. Prophecy was just off the chain in 2020. And 2021, it's good. It's going to be, that it's going to be a time where people are just going to recognize and understand and realize that, things ain't going back to normal, that their future or their plans that they had for the future is going to go up in smoke, So with that, all praises and glories to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai Ba'Shem Rakwak Wadash. The man said, Apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways.